Vlog 168. My friends, I lay claim to the sovereignty of the Holy Temple. And all that is contained therein. Accorded to me by the third of the Big Five and Jehovah. At the same time, I raise even higher the novel proclaiming Jehovah and the number in the last line. And my disciples carry their manual empty, other than the words on youtube.com/AlanSky666 on the last page. Together we gather more disciples as my false accusers turn diligent and accept my claim as sovereign. The 8 billion supreme beings, the family of man and plants and animals, shall know that the terra firma they rest on, and the seas they swim in, the air they breathe, and the skies above, will not be contaminated by radioactive fallout from the MAD, causing the end of life. For all weapons of destruction are forbidden by order of the third of the Big Five. Hunter-gatherers we were to keep our species alive in primitive times. The elements of the hunter-gatherer are still within us as we vie for gold and oil and supremacy in the catch and power over peoples. These primal instincts of the past are covered by the great social awareness of the present. The latter shall overcome the former for the sake of our very survival. I, as your sovereign, give you the understanding necessary for the continuation of life and to make its presence known throughout the 10 dimensions. war and killing will not be taught in our schools. Armies and their hardware shall not be glorified. Social skills and companionship take over. The new Renaissance will give priority to our survival on the 10 dimensions. We grasp at every indication where we feel peace and love can override the MAD and general killing, causing our extinction. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, call on the violin and orchestras of the world to declare peace. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, call on the peoples of Israel and their brothers in Palestine, Lebanon, Jordan and Gaza, and all the Arab states, Egypt and North Africa, to declare peace. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, call on all Christians and all faiths, pantheists and atheists, to receive the new Renaissance of art, science, literature, music, song and dance. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, raise the standard of the 10 Commandments, of the 6 days' work a week, and 1 day's rest. For the peace trains and their livery of the transformed military shall encompass the holy temple. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, call on to be rebuilt, and the peace trains directed there by the transformed military in their new livery. All nations shall take part in the construction of and all petty squabbles and spying between the first of the Big Five shall now begin with music, song and dance, and attention to the stars above, the configuration and configurations, our dimension, and the further 9 dimensions. declare as the start of the new renaissance of peace and love, and give thanks to the memory of Abraham, otherwise known as Hammurabi. We have turned full circle in returning to with many alterations and additions to the code. Peace and love shall be prominent on our agenda, and man and our holy temple will long have left our universe ahead of the big crunch. My friends, please accept a short refrain. I begin. Expanding universe into the foray, returning incandescence, jubilant assay, for now we know whence all has begun, and mankind himself has thee outshone. Let us repeat together, if you please. Expanding universe into the foray, returning incandescence, jubilant assay, for now we know whence all has begun, and mankind himself has thee outshone. My friends, the last line of this blog 168, which I'm sure you have heard from me many times. For we are the gods, and we shall enter the configurations as the vowels within the consonants.